top two songs from each.
Probably Warning, a Biggie.
I can.
That's like a pretty
I'm pretty
standard
sure
one.
you'd be the same as me. I can do that. Like no, like full sound clip and all at the end, no music.
Yeah.
Thing. I can just do it, and it will just come into my head, and I will just rap the rest to myself.
Yeah, that's mad.
Like, bro, like listen to it like that much. Even the kids like sit like in the back of the car, and they'll be like
That's mad.
Oh man,
Fuck. What other songs are there? So many.
there is. Hey,
Dead Wrong.
oh yeah.
That's pretty good as well.
Because that's one of those things as well. That's like, you look at Eminem, like discography kind of thing, and like, yeah, it is like, it obviously is what it is kind of thing. Most
Yeah.
of it's fucking great.
Yeah.
The way that he fucking goes in on people when he
Next
does
level.
a feature verse, like
Oh, bro.
dead
like,
wrong. Like if you've heard him on
Go listen to Renegade by
Renegade
Jay-Z.
with Jay-Z.
Like,
He's on
yeah.
Jay-Z's
It's
song,
Jay-Z's song, and he just like shreds him to pieces, bro. Like
destroys
Yeah, right.
him.
it's
That's
fucking
mad.
like they both do like two. I think they both do like two verses each. Jay-Z does one, then M comes in. Then
Mhm.
Jay-Z does another one, then M comes in again. And like you listen to Jay-Z and you're just like, fuck, like what's going on here? And then Eminem comes in and you're just like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah,
This
that's
the
mad.
way that he just fucking. Oh my god, yeah. I'm like
he just murders the
replaying
whole
that in
song.
my head.
Like,
Even the way that
yeah.
he it just ends that first verse, just that when he does that little he does that scratch with his voice.
yeah, and it leads,
Oh, yeah,
and then it like leads into the chorus.
Sinister, Mister,
right.
kiss my ass. It's just and then it rolls into the Renegade.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Um,
just absolutely bodies one of the best rappers of all time on his own song.
Well, I believe there's like a YouTube video and it's just like called When Eminem Destroys Rappers at Their Own Songs. And it's just like a compilation of him just like being the best. Really.
Yeah, and then like you got people like The Game who like made that song about him not long ago. But like you go onto like YouTube and type in like The Game talking about Eminem, and he's like, you don't fuck with the white boy.
Yeah,
Like everybody
yeah.
knows you don't fuck with the white boy.
I mean, let's just talk about relevance. If I go to YouTube right now and type in The Game, I guarantee Triple H comes up before The Game comes
Yeah.
up. So, you know, probably get a bit of fucking relevance about it before you
Well,
try
you
to
could
fucking
probably,
go
you
at
could probably
Eminem.
type the letter E and then it would autofill to Eminem.
Oh, bro, you fucking
Straight
think-
away.
You think the letter fucking E and your computer starts fucking listening to Eminem.
Yeah.
It's next level, bro. I thought about the letter E today and fucking Spotify just started playing M in the background. I was like,
But
Yeah.
what would your like top 2 M songs be then?
oh, that's a hard one. I think we should probably do top 2 M songs as well. Because I wouldn't be able to do Biggie. I'd probably say Warning because like you and Killer just fucking drummed it into my fucking ears all the
Mhm.
time. Remember just like he'd just be like going for a drive with Liam, just like casual fucking drive and be like, oh, turn it up and just like fucking rapping in the side of your face and shit. You're like, dude, get the fuck out of my face for one, hey, like fuck me dead. It's a tune, I get it.
Yeah, we used to do that shit all the way like home from FDM pretty much.
Fucking the best.
I'd probably say My Darling. I don't know if you would have heard that one. It's like
No.
it's like him, him essentially talking to the devil.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Like fucking, I don't know. It's hard to like explain because
What's the name again?
My Darling.
Okay.
I can't remember it like off the top of my head, but there's like him like rapping, and then like the devil comes in and is like fucking talking shit to him, like about like his career and telling him to get back on the fucking get back on the drugs and shit because his
Right.
career's
Yeah,
like
right.
shit without him and whatnot. Like that's a pretty good song. Me and the kids like listen to it in the car all the time with the missus and the kids, bro. They like know half of the song. I think it's just because they can swear. But,
Yeah. You hear so late to the kid, you're like, yeah.
but they fucking love it. And probably 3 a.m.
That's fucking solid.
Me and Shannon, bro, we just used to sit there, like just smoking and just like have that on repeat and just fucking like listen to it all the time.
I think I've heard that song a couple of times, but that also doesn't immediately come to mind. I know the title kind of thing. I don't even know the title of the other one. What would you say?
I'm probably going to completely butcher the names. I'm terrible with names, but I believe it's called When I'm Gone.
Yeah.
It's like a softer song to his daughter. That's
Yeah.
just a fucking beautiful song, man. I didn't give a fuck about anything else. That's just a beautiful song. And if like it's just well done, like by him, like always. The other song, I'm blanking on the fucking name.
Lyric.
Deja Vu, maybe? Is it Deja Vu?
There is one called Deja Vu.
I don't. I've got a feeling that's not the song. It's off that album though. I'm just gonna say Deja Vu because that's also a fucking solid song.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was like way too into like heavier music when he was like all his like prime shit was like out type thing. So I kind of missed out in that sense. But like, I go back and listen to it these days. I'm like, oh, this song's fucking sick. And then I like try to show someone. They're like, yeah, it fucking came out in 2004.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah.
Just like anything
okay,
where he's beefing with someone, he's like so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, when him and Mariah Carey were
yeah.
feuding.
Yeah. What's that?
And
What's that thing called? The song.
He released I just had it in my fucking head.
It's like only on YouTube, eh?
Yeah, it's what is it called? Just a fool. It's called Warning Shot.
Yeah, I think it might be Warning Shot because then he's got Kill
just-
Shot for.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
MGK.
like raps about Mariah Carey and like disses himself at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's, like,
you've shown me
fucking-
that before.
Yeah, that
He
is
just, like-
really good.
And then like puts like edits, like clips from voicemails that she's like sent to him and left. Like
Yeah.
puts them in at the end and's like, Nick, is this your wife? Like tell her to shut the fuck up and stop ringing me
Yeah.
and shit.
Dude, it's
That's right.
fucking.
Like and
Fucking good one.
the other one where he's like feuding with Ja Rule and he has like Haley come in at
I
the
seen
start.
that the other day. Yeah.
He has Haley come in at the start of the song.
Oh, really?
And he's like, Haley, what do you want to be when you grow up? She's like, I don't know, but I don't want to grow up to be like Ja Rule's bitch ass kids.
Oh, that's fucking huge.
Oh, it's fucking bad.
Bringing the kids into the
Like,
beef.
Bro, she would have been like, probably like 6 or 7. She's like
Yeah.
this little child's voice that like
Yeah.
talks back. And then he's like, go grab daddy's ass. I'm going to shove it up Ja Rule's ass.
That's savage as fuck, eh? I mean, yeah, you probably don't want to go after Eminem. I mean, like, are you a Machine Gun Kelly fan?
Not really.
Okay, I'm like, I like his like more rap
Like,
kind
but
of stuff.
that's only to say because I haven't really listened to his shit. Like even
Yeah.
before, like you said, like even before him and M had like that beef, I never really listened to any of his shit. And then like
Yeah.
since then, I
Yeah.
still haven't really listened to it.
Well, it's hard. Yeah, it's like with his shit, I find you got to go on like YouTube, or he released some like kind of rappier shit to Spotify a while back.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like his rap shit's pretty good. And then like Rap Devil's like he did as well as he could against Eminem.
Like it wasn't bad.
Yeah, but like and then Eminem comes back with Kill Shot, and I feel like Kill Shot was just Kill Shot. Like
Yeah, like there's so many things that he says in that song that just have like underlying meanings, and if like
Yeah.
you don't like know half like the backstory or whatever, you're just like, huh?
yeah,
M's made hardly any sense. It's like no,
No,
fucking
yeah,
did.
It's interesting seeing like the way that rap beef is handled, like with all of these young kids kind of thing, and then you still have people like Eminem, like doing like diss raps kind of thing, or like
Yeah.
the whole Pusha T and Drake thing.
Yeah,
Like that was pretty intense. Like,
Say
have you ever heard? You ever
Booker T and
listened?
Drake.
You ever listened to the story about it on?
No.
So I can't even remember exactly what the full thing was. Oh, that's right. No, Pusha released an album. The song was called Infrared. And if you listen to it, he's talking about like people having ghostwriters and essentially aimed at Drake. And then Drake released something on YouTube going back at Pusha. Like, I can't even remember what he said. And then a couple of days later, Pusha released a freestyle over the Story of OJ beat, you know, that Jay-Z song, the one that came out with like the 1930s cartoon style kind of thing. I don't know, I'll show you the song afterwards. It's a sick beat, but yeah, anyway, like pretty much just tells the cunt that he's a fucking deadbeat father and shit.
After him.
Yeah, one of the lines ending one of the verses is deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol, because he's always like, he's from Canada, but he's always worrying about being in the US and shit like that.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Fucking savages, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking savages. I mean, what would your top 2 M songs be?
Probably Till I Collapse.
That's a sick song, yeah.
And both my songs feature Nate Dogg and Shake That.
Oh, then I have to
Okay, that's
probably.
pretty funny.
Because it's just two ends of the spectrum. Like Till I Collapse, it's like you could like that song could make me run like an extra 5Ks kind of thing. And
Yeah.
whereas like Shake That is just a banger.
I feel like I'm gonna have to change one of my songs to the song that he does with Jonah Lucas, because that's all that got me into him. And
Lucky
that's
You.
that's just a fucking
That is a good song.
tune
What one's
as
that?
well.
Lucky You.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that like got me into to Lucas, which is fucking dope because he's fucking next level. Fucking
Well, like we mentioned before, you know, the Lost episode
oh,
kind of
yeah.
thing. I know you've seen Eminem a few times, but what would you say are like your top couple of like concert experiences that you've been to? And experiences is everything like festivals, fucking all that kind of shit.
I'd have to say like Eminem, just from listening to him as a kid and
Yeah.
then actually getting to see him live.
Because you saw him, you saw him both times, right?
Yeah, I saw him both times.
So let's go through these fucking lineups because one of them was bullshit,
That was the first time he came. That was the bullshit lineup.
and it was what?
It had, I think the opener was Hilltop Hoods,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think it was Action Bronson,
J. Cole,
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem.
that's fucking
No,
that's who he
no.
is on it.
No, that's wrong. The first time had Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay. So Kendrick was the second time
Yeah, I think Kendrick might. Yeah, Kendrick would have been the second time.
because I know
Kendrick and J. Cole were the second time, but the first time it was
Bronson and Lil Wayne, or somebody else and Lil Wayne.
there was Hilltop Woods, Bronson, Lil Wayne, and then Eminem. And then the next time it was 360, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem.
To
Just crazy. lineup.
see Cole, Lamar, and then Kendrick. Sorry, if I can, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem, like all one after the other. Is
Yeah,
just fucking
like,
ridiculous. Because
next
they were
level.
like in their fucking prime.
It was like
Yeah,
all
it's
within
huge.
the space of like, like 3 hours, or however fucking long concert goes for as well. So you're just like, oh, and then like the next one comes like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
and then the next one comes like, oh shit,
Yeah,
like fuck
fuck yeah.
me.
That'd be huge.
That's fucking crazy.
But like the first one when Hilltop played, they were like still fucking with the mic qualities.
Okay.
So like theirs was like very like in and out with their vocals and shit on the mic, but
Yeah.
like the rest of them were fucking like killer. Like Action Bronson, just like there was no shitters for him to go into and have a shit. Like you seen that video where he like in the middle of rapping.
Was that at the concert you were
No,
at?
that wasn't. But he like just jumps the crowd, bro, like into the mosh pit, and like the mosh pit was like 30 or 40 meters, and then like started like the normal crowd that was down there that had like standing tickets. He just like jumps down, walks through the mosh pit, jumps the fence, and just starts like walking around with just like all the people in the middle, like fucking while he's still like singing and shit.
Man.
That's fucking sick.
he fucking loved it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Have you seen him lately? He's fucking shredded.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He lost heaps of weight. He's like jacked now.
Did he do that wing show at some stage?
Yeah, I would assume so. Because he's a qualified chef. He
Oh,
has
man.
that show, Fuck That's Delicious.
Okay. That's fire. Well,
He just gets mad high with his homies and like goes around and eats fucking sick food.
I mean, good on
Or
him.
he,
That'd be
rather he
dope.
goes to a restaurant and like sees something and then goes home and like does his own like interpretation of it, I think, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty good. It's just like him and a bunch of black dudes just smoking a bunch of weed, eating fucking exotic foods kind of thing. And
Yeah,
it's
man.
mad because he's like, not like he doesn't sound stupid, but he's not like heaps well spoken kind of thing. He's obviously just like, some dude from Queens who became a rapper. And
Yeah.
then he's talking about all these really complicated fucking food processes and shit. And you're like, oh shit, you really know what you're talking about. And
That's funny as fuck.
he raps about food too all the time, which is fucking hilarious.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, as you would if you're just like qualified
There's a song on like one of
chef and rapper.
his favorite album that I listen to, Dr. Lecter, called I think it's called Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because Ronnie Coleman's a fucking bodybuilder, and yeah, it's just the whole
Jack.
concept. He's just rapping about food the whole time, and the chorus is just him acting like a personal trainer yelling at him for being a fat cunt.
All right, that's pretty fucking sick. I'm gonna have to suss some of this for sure.
Oh, you should definitely suss that album, man. It's real fucking good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So Eminem.
Yeah. Anything else that sort of sticks out? Any other experiences?
I used to go to like a shitload of raves in the day.
I was about to say,
And,
like the first time going to Defqon.
Yeah, that shit was like mind blowing, bro. Like the light shows and shit that they put on like at them places is fucking nuts.
It's one of those things, is like whether you appreciate the music or not, like the actual like production of the shit. Like
Yeah.
you walk in and there's just this giant structure of a fucking stage with this massive fucking head that's spouting fucking fire. And then the music starts and you like look into the distance and your eyes are fucking vibrating because the bass is that fucking heavy.
Yeah, I'm sad I never went to like a Defqon.
And there's like 8 stages or something like all scattered around like the regatta center that like are all fucking like solid structures as well.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking nuts. And then they got like there's like the shit you can do there too. They got like the jetpack thing, like where it's like in the water and it like sucks the water out.
Oh,
Fuck,
damn
they
things
got-
are fucking. I want to try that.
They got,
We should try that sometime.
Hmm.
I
They
feel like
got
it's a
them. They
whole
got like the slingshot, like
slingshot.
that fucking ride that you sit in and fucking shoots you
Yeah,
up
no,
into
no,
the air.
no,
Like
no, no,
they have
no,
they have
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no,
They have like that thing there. Like fucking. Pretty sure you can go on like a jet ski ride and shit as well. Like,
Yeah, you could
out,
too.
like out on the lake and shit. And then
That'd
there's
be
just
cool.
like full chill out areas and shit where if you don't want to be like near the stage, you just go chill out near the water and that. And you like still hear the music like in the background, but
Yeah,
not as
yeah.
bassy and shit. Like they
But
were
yeah,
all
that was a good time,
Yeah,
especially that first time.
like, and it's like for the money you spend on the ticket, like the $150 or whatever it is, but you get like the whole day
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
from like 11 in the morning to like midnight practically. Like by the time you leave there, you're just fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Like you're cooked when you walk in, but you're
Yeah,
fucking
you would
even
be.
more cooked when you walk out.
I used to have mates that didn't like the music that used to go. It's like, yeah, take acid
Just
and
an
just watch like the light
experience,
show and shit.
Yeah, like some of the light shows, bro, are fucking ridiculous. Like the amount of money that them lasers and shit would cost that they've got like just beaming out into the open air.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking
Jumbo.